the suppression of the use of marijuana and of the forces lurking behind it are the most important jobs this department is now engaged in. In 1930, the records on marijuana in the Washington office of the Narcotics Division scarcely filled a small folder like this. Today, they fill cabinets.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, Coloradians and everyone that's smart enough to listen from the outside.
One of the most amazing plants we've ever discovered.
The pot party, the trippers, the grasshoppers, the hip ones, all gathered in secrecy and flying high as a kite.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another week of Stoned Appetit. With your host, as always, it's me, Kip, and across the screen, I got CB. CB, how are you?
Oh my God, I'm doing so great. My belly's full because I managed to scoop of one of our favorite food trucks. Can you guess?
Yeah, it's fucking Yuan Ton. Everyone fucking saw us posting about it online. Fuck you. That is easily the best food truck in town. I mean, I love El Zarasco out there at the Flavor Corner, and I love Long and the team over at Foking Rapidos, but everybody knows Penelope and Nyok. I don't think I said that right, but Nyok, I think they do it better than anybody. It's the best.
Yeah, so I'm here with a full belly. Had a couple beers at Long Table Brew House where they were today, which is a really cool spot. It's by that wine bar we went to back in the day with the big chalkboard.
Yeah, it's across the street from Trellis Wine Bar. It's over there in Park Hill. I don't know the exact cross streets, but yeah, she does pop-ups around the community. So every neighborhood does get a little bit of a chance or an opportunity. Obviously, it's similar to our dinner events that you have to drive a little bit, but it's worth the fucking drive. It's so goddamn good, and I'm so jealous. I'm not mad. I'm just envious. That's you had a kick-ass dinner, and I'm very.
And we got a great dinner coming up tomorrow.
Oh yeah, for those that are listening, tonight we dropped this Tuesday night, so Wednesday morningers, and we have a kick-ass guest joining us too, Andrea Frizzi, the Italian Stallion, as I like to call him, the Vespa King of Colorado. Is joining us on the back end of this episode, but we wanted to get a good little intro into it. But before we get into today's episode, Chris, let's give a shout out to our sponsors. First off, Seed & Smith. We have huge fucking news coming out next week. You'll be seeing it. Seed & Smith is creating a Stoned Appetit dart cart. Everyone knows we love the dart pen and the dart cartridge, but do they realize that when we combine the flavors of summertime, aka a Paloma, and you mix it with an Ecto Cooler, which is the 90s vibe, shout out to Kiko over there, he's fired up. It's a kick-ass cartridge and it's coming out, but you don't have to wait until the new Seed & Smith Stoned Appetit cartridges come out. You can go ahead and buy all of their products across the metro area. Not only are they providing the great flour for our dinner series tonight, Kiko, come here, buddy. But they also have killer products, cartridges, pre-rolls, concentrates, and then obviously kick-ass flour. And you can find those by going to www.seedandsmith.com and see where the closest dispensary that has them closest to you. Speaking of dispensaries, Chris, we've picked up a new sponsor, one for both you and one for I. I'll start with mine and then I'll let you go with the Callies. But shout out to our new friends, new sponsors of the pod for the summertime, Standing Akimbo. Obviously, everyone knows that I got my med card. I've been promoting it across our social pages. We've been talking about it for the last 2 weeks. These fuckers aren't screwing around, Chris. We're talking discounts. So if you live in Colorado, if you're mulling over, is it really worth it? Fuck yeah, it is. You're talking about half price. It's great. And I mean, it's some of your best products that you see, the same stuff that we love to see on other shelves. Standing Akimbo has that stuff as well. They have a couple of the heavy hitter edibles also, but literally you can find whatever your heart desires over there at the Standing Akimbo at 3801 Jason Street. And they also do online ordering Monday through Friday. So if you're like, oh, they have a long line, suck it. You can actually get that shit online and then just go swoop through, pick it up, grab a Chubby's burger, and you're back on your way. It's a great spot. Check them out for sure. And then Chris, give us the third sponsor of the week. You know him. We know him. We all love him.
I mean, it's our favorite mom and pop shop, Shop Callies. where they have deals every damn day of the week. They practically give you money. So every time you go in, you get reward deals. What's the special on Thursdays? What are we going with on Thursdays?
I think it's Vape Cart Thursdays.
Vape Cart Thursdays?
Yeah. So if you're listening to this on Wednesday and you're like, shit, I need to hit a Cali's, you can load up on cartridges. Our favorites like Eureka, they're over there. Our new friends Eden, they're over there. There's a fuck tons of people that are partying at the Cali's, and they have 3 locations.
One's in Rhino, one's in North Glen, and the other one is Kenosha Court.
Bada bing, Chris, you are a fucking wizard. This is the ad read king of the city, y'all. You haven't heard anything better than that. Way to fucking go, CB. You're right. That's a true testimonial. We were there today. And those same fucking people will also be at our dinner tonight. So if you're not joining us for the supper tonight, but you also want to find these great products, go to one of the 3 Cali's locations across the metro area, and you're right as rain. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, Chris, we did our ad read. We've given a shout out to our sponsors. Let's talk about the week ahead. We have a kick-ass dinner tonight. Merlin and Chef Justin Brunson are about to bring the fucking hammer.
Yes. And for those of you who don't know who Justin Brunson is, River Bear Meats, I mean, what more can you want? This shit's going to be epic.
Dude, it's going to be awesome. He used to run Old Major. He is the king butcher of the community. And obviously everyone knows that Merlin is the best chef to deal with cannabis, to cook with cannabis in this country. I'll put him against anybody in the fucking country. He's the GOAT. And it's, it's all shout out to our friends over at all the sponsors: Seed and Smith, Cali's, Mountain Select, Eureka, Taste Buds, Drink Ebb, Rocky Mountain Pipe Dreams. And then we have the fucking Kush Bar from Bloom, Colorado. There's nothing that we don't have. It's going to cover. It's a stoner's paradise.
I love it. I cannot fucking wait.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, we just wanted to do a brief intro, talk a little bit about what we've got going on this week, next week. Everyone knows about Memorial Day weekends coming up. Most folks are flocking to the mountains or out to the beaches around the country. So we just wanted to give a quick highlight of what we've got going on. And then we're going to get right into Frizzi. What do you say?
Let's do it.
All right. So we got our dinner tonight, closed private event. Tomorrow night, for those that are listening, there's still tickets available for the Chicken Fight Fest at Elitch Gardens, put on by Dining Out Magazine. The tickets may be a little bit expensive, but it's fucking worth it. There's 30 plus vendors. There's booze on every corner, and you get to dick around Elitch Gardens eating mushrooms. What's better than that?
Fried chicken.
Fuck yes, that's exactly right. And our friends from King of Wings are actually some of the judges, Chris. So obviously they make great wings, but they're going to put you on the best as well. So I feel like we have some pretty solid judging coming down the pike.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
It's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. And then obviously, what else do we have? You have a concert on deck, don't you?
I do. I've got the infamous String Dusters and the California Honey Drops Thursday night out at Red Rocks. Dude. So I'm thinking last time on our way out to Red Rocks, we hit up the Golden Mill. I think we might switch it up this time and go to new terrain, maybe grab a beer. Hopefully there's some food trucks out there. There normally is. And another weekday concert.
Dude, new terrain brings the hammer. And because the weather looks like it's primed for the weekend, you couldn't ask for a better patio to pregame right there. And obviously they have the obscure food trucks. It's impossible to beat. It's a gym in Golden. And I think everybody would agree on that one.
Yeah, 100%.
Fuck yeah. All right, Chris, before we go, obviously we're doing a 10-minute quickie intro. You can hear Kiko. He's spreading the good word. Memorial Day plans. What do we have on store and on deck, in store, whatever the term may be?
Getting on up to the mountains.
Hell yes. Okay, so if you had to try to avoid 70, what are 3 towns, areas you would want to hit to avoid traffic for 70 weekend?
Maybe head down to Buena Vista, Salida area. You don't have to get on 70 to go there.
You're not wrong. And you can always go north and head towards the Red Feather Lakes, which we've done in the past. That's also a great location. But if you're trying to dip off 70 before the shit gets congested, that Central City Highway it's plush. It's plush. So I like where your head's at. I like the Buena Vista Salida vibes. We're gonna have to sneak down there and go see our friends over at Antero soon for sure. But
Yeah.
I mean, it's a big weekend ahead. We have a big guest on the back end. Let's not keep people waiting. We just want to remind everybody that we love our sponsors. We have a kick-ass event. Oh, and before we go, Top Gun.
I mean, like, how can you not want to go to this event? We get
Okay.
to hang out.
Do it. Yeah. $25 fucking dollars. That's what it is. $25. You can find it on Eventbrite. It's on our link in our bio. It gets you tickets to the movie. It gets you free cocktails and snacks from our friends over at Postino Wine Cafe, who have just launched a new wine club. Shout out to them. And then we also have goodie bags from some friends in the community as well. So all the adults 21 plus will get goodie bags. You can bring your kids. A lot of people grew up loving cult classic movies, got their kids hooked on it. It's going to be awesome.
And it's a private theater, so you don't have to worry about other douchebags being in there. It's just going to be all of us good people in there, and we aren't going to be clapping at the end of the movie.
Dude, people that clap at the end of the movie are the same dickheads that clap when the plan lanes. And I couldn't agree more. But the best part is these people don't even get it. We're going to give them edibles. It's going to be a secret. Don't tell anybody. But we're going to give them some edibles, possibly from our friends at Taste Buds, the best fucking edible that we know of, as well as it could be a totally different ball game. We're going to work with our friend over at Spencer and Standing Akimbo, see what he wants to bring to the table. But we're also going to have some other friends there as well. So $25 will get you a head change, dinner, drinks, and a movie ticket. You can't fucking beat that. That's the best deal in the city.
And if you want to dress up, dress up.
We're wearing fighter pilot outfits, right?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Do you already have your aviators in store?
I don't, but I'm sure I can muster some up from a gas station.
Hell yeah. Shout out to our friends over at 7-Eleven. But yeah, I'm going to rock my Tom Fords. Definitely real, not fake at all. Definitely didn't come from China for 99 cents. But we are going to have a shit show of a good time. There's still tickets available. You can check out our page, Postino's page, AMC Theater. I can't believe they partnered with us. We're about to run a fucking muck in there. Like kids at Chuck E. Cheese after giving them a bunch of sugar. We're going to have a blast.
It's going to be great. It's going to be.
Yes, it is. So if you want those tickets, snag them. You can't snag tickets to the dinner. It's already sold out. You may be able to find some for the concert if you want to party with Chris, but you can definitely find tickets to the Chicken Fight Fest as well. So we have a gauntlet, not only this week, but it's really kind of like the opening weekend for summer. So we're about to fucking throw down.
Yeah, it's going to be incredible. Also, I forgot to realize, like, this weekend, if you're in town, I think Gary Clark Jr. is headlining Red Rocks this weekend. So like maybe Saturday night show, that would be killer. But yeah, other than that, I'm excited for the long weekend and our dinner, and it's just going to all be great.
I couldn't agree more. It's going to go off without a hitch tonight. Shout out to Merlin and Chef Justin Brunson. But if you are in town, you weren't able to grab tickets to our dinner, reach out to It's Groovy Gravy. They have a dinner going Saturday night for those that may be in town. He may have tickets. Don't hold me to that. But if you're trying to catch the same vibe, similar set, they will be around this weekend. So give them a shout as well. Steven will take care if you're looking for tickets. But yeah, it's summer fucking time. Let's get going.
Let's party.
Yes, sir. Well, Chris, I'll talk to you tomorrow or this evening for those that are listening on Wednesday, but it's time to unveil Andrea Frizzi. Cheers.
All right, well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. As you just heard, Chris and I can brief you on all the weekend or the week ahead. We're now sitting down with one of our dear friends in our Colorado culinary community. I like to call him the Italian Stallion. Some people call him the Cigar King of Rhino, the Vespa King of the neighborhood. Whatever you want to call him, he's a dear friend, a great person, and a hell of a restaurateur. We have Mr. Andrea Frizzi joining us on the pod.
I really like the Vespa King.
The Vespa, I thought he was going to take the Italian Stallion.
You know what? That's way too me too. But Vespa King is way more.
I mean, but you got the boxing gear outfit in here. Like, you're ready to go. I think Italian Stallion works.
It works, okay.
Yeah, he does have all the gear. The motherfucker's training like he is Sly Stallone, but he's not training for anything in particular besides just a great week of service. And for those that don't know,